Next, let's look at the platform and architecture-related features for all Autodesk Revit software, a range of new and enhanced features that help building professionals design, build, and maintain higher quality and more energy-efficient buildings. Component-based stairs provides capability to assemble a stair using individual run, landing, and support components. Each run and landing component can be modified using direct manipulation controls. You can preview the stair in 3D as you sketch. Component-based stairs allows overlapping stairs to be created, as well as more stairs layouts including winder stairs. You can create multiple runs and have Revit automatically create landings to connect the runs. The Run Component tool provides support for precast concrete stairs with the ability to customize end conditions such as notch and straight cut for stair runs. You can customize the representation of a component-based stairs including symbolic representation, annotation, and graphic display. Some of the ways to customize stair representation including display treads and riser numbers, customize the cut line mark, and stair path annotation, defining graphic overrides for model or annotation subcategories. Bottom line is, component-based stairs enables more flexibilities and added capabilities for modeling and documenting stairs designs. Railings are moving towards a component-based railing system by adding new handrail and top rail subcategory elements, improved railing transitions, and the ability to include system-generated extensions to top rails and handrails. The railing button is now a split button with two choices. First, Place on Host. This enables you to access the auto-placement functionality currently used when railings are automatically placed during stairs or ramp creation. The other choice is Edit Path, which brings you into Edit Railing Path mode. Railing can be previewed during sketching. Continuous rail elements include top rails and handrails are system elements that can now be edited, extension add, and instances change made. There are three types of extensions that can be added to top rail or handrail: to wall, floor, or return to post. Bottom line is, railing enhancements enable creations of railing more accurately. Revit now provides the ability to add and modify the thermal properties of walls, floors, roofs, and windows in order to facilitate more integrated building performance analysis, heating and cooling load calculations, and GBXML support. You have the capability to choose during GBXML export rooms or spaces to include thermal properties or not. When you choose to include thermal properties during export, construction thermal values defined within Revit building elements can be exported as GBXML for downstream building performance analysis applications. Bottom line is, improve efficiency of BIM-based building performance workflow with new physical properties. Visualization enhancements present you with more flexible visual styles combinations, helping to add value to visualization techniques and improve the interactive experience. There is a new interactive ray trace views. It provides a more realistic views of the model, including shadows, materials, reflections, lighting, and entourage without fully rendering the view. This new mode of display is added to the current list of display styles. Additional backgrounds options including images, sky domes, and sky domes with clouds is now available for all view styles. Artificial lightings will cast light, reflections, and shadows, as well as entourage will appear photorealistic in realistic view styles. You now have full transparency control per element, per category, and filter. Anti-aliasing options in model geometries is available for all visual styles, not just in 3D views. Revit 2013 is now supporting hardware acceleration and related display features such as ambient occlusion and realistic visual style even if you do not have a graphic card on your computer. Bottom line is, Revit 2013 helps better communicate design intent and more compelling presentation graphics with more options and control over the appearance. Autodesk Revit 2013 extends the capability to support construction modeling by allowing further customization in parts. Parts can now be merged, exclude, and restore. Two or more parts can be merged into a single part. Excludes will remove parts from the project. And lastly, you can restore parts that was previously excluded at any time. Parts enables more flexibility by supporting linked model with capability of object splitting and manipulation. Additional elements such as structural beams and columns can now create parts as well. You can divide parts with parametric gap offset, as well as new type of profile family that allows you to create your own custom division profiles to illustrate more accurately how the building is constructed. Bottom line is, enhancements to parts enables more accurate insights on how the building will be constructed by working with multidisciplinary design models. Autodesk Revit 2013 continues to extend the powerful capabilities to produce shop drawings where assembly views can be placed on regular sheets. Elements can be added and removed at any time from the assembly. Each assembly now has an origin, which is visible and editable in the Edit Assembly mode. The origin determines the default orientation of assembly views, and you can now rotate assembly views to better orient them to produce more organized shop drawings. Previously, when the parent assembly needs to be deleted, the assembly views will be deleted as well. Now, a new tool, Acquire Views, can be used to transfer assembly views from one assembly instance to another before deleting. Bottom line is, assemblies extend the powerful capabilities to produce shop drawings. View templates enables more control over how various elements are displayed within the view. You can duplicate types for most view types, such as floor plans. You can choose to associate a view template with a view type. View types and templates can be managed by creating a view list. In the Properties palette, plumbing is now an option for the view discipline. You can control which discipline you want to view in the Options dialog. The Underlay Orientation parameter, the color scheme location, and system color scheme parameters are now available in View Template. Bottom line is, View templates now have more control over how various elements are displayed within the view, enabling closer collaboration with team members. Revit 2013 supports import and export of Bentley MicroStation V7 and V8 file format. A new user interface, similar in look and feel to the DWG export user interface, provides mapping functionality for levels, lines, line weights, patterns, and text and fonts. DGN export setups can be copied between projects by using transfer project standards. DWF export manual naming is now available when multiple sheets or views are combined into one file. Improvements to DWG import and export provides a smoother workflow. During import or linking DWG, a new setting has been added to the dialog, correct lines that are slightly off axis. The setting helps to avoid problems with Revit elements generated from lines that are slightly off axis. DWG export enhancements including text styles are created when exporting text elements to DWG file format. Exporting views or sheets from Revit containing images no longer results in an unreferenced error from the image path in AutoCAD. Bottom line is, interoperability enhancements provides more dependable and configurable DWG and DGN workflows and deliverables. Building Smart International Industry Foundation Classes IFC version 2x3 is now certified for Revit. With the certification, Revit complies with global industry standards including supporting GSA-specific classification and property sets for building management and energy analysis. Open source Revit IFC exporter enables you to submit updates, and at any time the exporter can be updated to support emerging standards. There will be a new IFC toolkit supporting 2 additional IFC file formats, including IFC ZIP, and IFC XML. The BIM open source project now controls the code for the Revit STL and IFC exporter. You can propose changes to the IFC exporter, fix bugs, or enhance the code base to support regional requirements, allowing you to collaborate more effectively with third-party applications to support design workflows. Bottom line is, Industry Foundation Classes, IFC, for Revit provides a greater support for industry and government standards. Several refinements and new features can enhance your everyday workflow by adding new capabilities, making simple tasks easier to accomplish. Divide and repeat. Divide Path is a new tool in conceptual massing and in-place mass in the project environment. It enables dividing a range of curve by distribution algorithm, distance between divisions, number of divisions, maximum distance or minimum distance, and or by intersecting a curve with levels and reference planes, and or a divided path. Adaptive components can now be repeated on a curve or an edge by using distribution algorithms and or intersecting references instead of manual copy from one location to another. Dimensions enhancements. Dimensions continue to improve based on customer feedback. There are 3 enhanced dimension styles. There is a new diameter dimension tool that includes an option for a diameter symbol location. The first enhancement is the split dimension chains features. It enables an individual segment in a multi-segment dimension chain to be selected by tabbing and deleting the individual segment. The last enhancement is a new method of display dimensions properties in equality strings. You can create an equality formula by using dimensions parameters and static text that can be built into a string. Project Browser Search. You can now search for views much more quickly in the project browser by right-clicking on any views. View references. Autodesk Revit 2013 offers much more flexibility to accommodate a range of unique situations where a view needs to reference other views. Reference tool is available in any non-scheduled views. Multi-segmented grid lines. You can now create multi-segment grid lines. By selecting multi-segment option on the contextual tab, it will take you into a sketch mode so you can draw the grid lines. Bottom line is, enhancements to existing and new features enable a smoother workflow, making simple tasks easier to accomplish. Revit Server 2013 extends your capabilities by allowing central models to be stored on more than one host within the Revit Server network. Revit Server now supports Hyper-V virtualizations in this release. Revit Server has improved workflows in conjunction with Autodesk Vault Collaboration AEC to enable you to associate and index Revit models to other project documentation. Bottom line is, Revit Server enhancements gives you more control over managing central models. Performance improvement in Revit 2013 helps deliver a smoother experience when working on Revit projects of any size. Model elements are more responsive in editing situation. The bottom line is, performance improvements help deliver a smoother experience when working on Revit projects of any size. Autodesk Revit Exchange content extends the capability of Autodesk Revit software in key areas, including modeling, coordination, and documentation. Instead of searching in various locations, Revit Exchange provides a central location for the add-in content. You can find apps that address your needs and acquire them through a fast and easy process. You also have the ability to provide a review of the app as well as rate it. Bottom line is, Revit Exchange enables you to easily gain access to the add-in content in the Revit platform, so you can stay up to date and maximize the value of your investments. Autodesk 360, with its cloud-based solutions and services, provides more powerful capabilities to the Autodesk subscription customers to increase mobility, improve collaboration, and optimize your designs. Bottom line is, Autodesk 360 gives Autodesk subscription customers access to integrated Autodesk cloud-based features.